Logan Paul. I haven't had a chance to talk about the whole fiasco surrounding Logan Paul's channel being demonetized for tasering a dead rat. Now, we don't have to talk. There's a pattern of behavior here with Logan Paul of playing with dead corpses, inanimate, once living things. He has sociopathic behavior.
It's pretty weird. Like, you would think that it would be overthinking every little thing he's doing right now because everyone is looking.
He would be a little sensitive to tasing dead rats
Yeah.
or taking living fish out of his koi pond and performing CPR on them as they breathe, as they desperately gasp for air.
But nope.
Well, this is the thing about Logan is that before the Suicide Force thing, this is who he was. He was this guy. He was desecrating corpses long before the Suicide Force, and YouTube was stroking his cock like as if somebody bought his merch or subscribed on Twitch. Like, that's what I don't like about how you like. Before all this, they were giving him YouTube Red movies. They were giving him YouTube Red shows. He was like the face of YouTube Rewind.
I think YouTube is getting woke right now.
Wake the flip up and get woke.
Because they thought a vlogger is it's like the safest content, and they probably didn't even monitor his videos.
Exactly.
They figured it's a vlog. What could go?
Exactly. A bunch of kids. It's just Logan Paul, whatever. But this guy... Yeah, they didn't bother to check out, like, who is this guy? So they've got the time and effort. The people at face value, like Filthy Frank and iDubbbz and us, they're like, keep them at arm's length. I don't want to have anything to do with them. But Logan Paul is running around desecrating corpses, and they make him the face of YouTube. It's sick. Yeah. It's so twisted, bro. And now all of a sudden it's like, oh, we Logan who? We never heard of him. It's like, no, you made him famous. You propped this psychopath up. Buy that merch. Well, anyway, I know what song he's singing now that his channel's demonetized.
Is it that one?
That's the one.
Is it that one? You know, I was just going to say really quick. You know, we were talking about it before, but I don't think the dead rat part... Look, if Jackass could have done that. People you mentioned before, Filthy Frank has done stuff with dead animals. I think the big difference here, though, is that not that he did that stuff, because that in a vacuum is not the worst thing to do morally, right? But the difference is everybody was looking at him, and he thought he could outcharm, doing that right after the whole corpse fiasco in Japan. That's the big thing to me. It's not that the act is bad, but the bigger thing of it is it's the context of it, right? It's not that bad in a vacuum. But doing that right after when everybody's looking at you is it's pretty nutty to me.
I agree.
I saw a lot of people being...
It's really the context of how it happened that matters.
Well, it's just like, wouldn't you be a little bit weary of doing anything bad if you just fucking showed a rigor mortis corpse behind you? I feel like
bloated.
I mean, seriously, it was a decomposing man, and they went. You know what? I think my comeback needs me to do CPR on a fucking living koi.
I mean,
ripped out of its pond.
People were comparing it to like, well, we're all celebrating Logan's channel being demonetized, but we would have. Filthy Frank was doing this a year plus ago, and obviously we would be angry if that happened to him. But to those people, I say it's a different time. I mean, we all accept now this is not the YouTube it used to be.
Yeah, this is post-apocalypse.
This is post-apocalypse world. This is like 9/11 on YouTube. Like the rules are just different. You can't send anthrax to people in the mail anymore.
Like Joey mailed his pee.
Yeah, guys, that's a perfect. Joey Salads was mailing urine to people. That's the kind of Wild West. 9/11, okay? We take our shoes off at checkpoints. This is just the new reality now, okay? And Logan Paul not only knew that, he was at the center of it, right? And he made this whole cheesy, corny PR. I'm donating $1 million to suicide prevention. By the way, where's the receipt on that? I'm not doubting you. I'm just saying.
By the way, where's Jordan? I want to hear what Jordan has to say.
Jordan, the Logan Paul fan? Yeah, I'd like to see him defend this. Well, he said he was defibrillating the...
Yeah, he was trying to revive it.
He was trying to revive it. Yeah. But, like, it's a different era, and Logan Paul was at the center of this. I mean, he was under a microscope.
Yeah. I get it.
And this is him on good behavior. This is him on good behavior.
Yeah.
I don't have time to go back and watch all of his videos, but he was probably torturing animals for long before. His parents know he was torturing animals from a young age, and they let him out into the world. Really. Anyway, let's take a closer look. The thing about Logan that really grinded my gears was he came back after this break. He made this wonderful PR video about suicide and stuff, but during that time he showed absolutely no remorse and basically spit in the face of YouTube and everyone who was criticizing him with certain things. For example, let me show you the first one. He went after the controversy. Weeks after it, Cardi B posted on Instagram this picture, and she said, "They're trying to crucify me like they did Christ." Okay? Now, what do you think Logan said in response to that?
I think he said that's a bit of an exaggeration.
He says, "Give me a break, you
He
Looney
says,
Tune."
yeah, come on.
No, he says, "Lols, you telling me." So in Logan's mind, in the midst of getting shit, he's being crucified like Jesus. He's dying at the cross. He's the martyr. He did nothing wrong. This evil world is the one that put him up for the injustice. This is delusion on the highest scale. And beyond that, he's writing it on Cardi B's Instagram like she's going to notice it and be like, "Oh my God, Logan Paul commented."
Yeah.
That's not all, folks.
Folks and facts.
Next up, Logan Paul. Here's his comeback video. After the suicide meme, where he supposedly. By the way, if you're gonna donate $1 million, a guy like Logan Paul, who's all about being flashy and show-offy, you'd think he'd have like a giant check or something, or a receipt, and be like, "Hey guys, here's the proof." I'm not saying he's a liar, but all I'm saying is, where's the proof?
Nah.
Dude,
You're saying
that's
you
an
didn't
incredible claim.
donate?
No. I think he claimed, but I'm just saying, are we supposed to take this guy at face value? That's an incredible claim. I donated $1 million to suicide prevention. Where's the cheddar?
I think it's
Where's
pretty
the
reasonable
guac?
to ask for proof for that. I think it's a pretty reasonable claim.
I would provide it because this is the internet. Everybody's skeptical.
I think it's just a missed opportunity of using one of those big checks.
And that's a principle of life. When you get a chance to use a big check, seize it, for Christ's sake.
I gotta be
Checkgate.
honest. I didn't even
Checkgate.
watch that part, so I don't know what proof did he provide.
Well, no, he just said. He says at the end of the video, I'm donating $1 million to suicide prevention. Mm-hmm. And then everybody was like, "Oh my God, he's a fucking saint."
Well, if he did do it, good job.
Yeah.
But
did he?
we want some receipts.
I
we
just
want
want
some
the receipt.
receipts. Hey, can I go get a receipt around here?
Buy that receipt. Where that receipt? Where that receipt? No, but seriously, where that receipt?
Everybody at Logan Paul, wear that receipt.
Everybody
ASAP.
at Logan.
Nah,
God.
please
No,
don't.
don't.
It's too late,
I
Zach.
hate-
It's too late. The floodgate is open.
No.
It's already happening.
I hate when people do that and ask their friends to do stuff like that. So let me just put that out there. Don't do it.
Don't do that. Don't.
Whatever you do, don't tweet at Logan Paul, wear that receipt. That would be a really immature thing to do.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't be cynical about it.
I'm serious. Let's grow up. We're better than them. But if I was a judge and we
No
were at
buts.
jury, I would say, just show me the receipt. If this was Judge Judy, she would say to him, Logan Paul versus the court of public opinion, Judge Judy would say, "Logan, let me see the receipts."
If you were the judge, jury, and executioner, you would say, "Provide me some receipts." If you were Judge Dredd,
I feel like it's such a big claim that he wouldn't even try to fake it. I'm pretty sure he did it. I don't see. I know there's a chance he didn't, but I don't think.
So you're saying there's a chance. All right, let's move on. But seriously, where are the receipt? Hashtag where are the receipts? Let's get that trending. So anyway, so after the whole "where's the receipt" scandal, he posted this video.
The non-existent scandal.
So here, this was his comeback. Logan Paul is back. There's a lot of conceit, a lot of arrogance, a lot of self-congratulatory dick stroking.
In a world where chaos hides in the shadows, dictated by pure and absolute savagery, one man,
An absolute savage.
one boy.
I notice he always does this where he's like, I'm not a man, I'm a boy.
I'm a boy
You
from
can't-
Ohio.
I'm just, yeah. I can't be held responsible for anything. I'm a 22-year-old boy. You're a fucking fully grown man. You have a lot of responsibility. You're not a boy. Why? Like, you have this whole ego thing, and you prefer to be called a boy?
I think it's to say that I'm so young yet I'm so successful. I think that's the point of it.
It's a
I'm only 22 and I'm
humble brag.
Exactly.
I guess you're right. Everything seems to be carefully manicured to stroke his gentle
Yeah.
ego. Not gentle, really not gentle, actually.
Who is also a
I
giant
want, if you
child.
want to start a movement of questioning something, I've been questioning his age for a long time
You're saying he's 62.
because I
You
can't
seen that
believe
hairline?
that he's so young. No, he just
He-
looks.
no, he looks-
to
I think
me
he's
like,
22.
I think
Nah,
he's
I know.
65.
He probably.
Where's the
I'm
birth
not
certificate?
being serious.
New
I
birth
want the
movement.
long form birth certificate.
I love that. I love that the birth certificate's not enough. I need the long form. All right.
The legend, the myth, the maverick, Jake Paul.
Hold up. No, I'm Logan. Jake is my brother. I'm Logan Paul.
Oh, snap.
No, it's fine.
My bad.
It's fine. Just keep going.
Okay.
A little bit of a goof. How would you rate that, Mr. Hilarious?
Is there a fart or shit sound effect on this thing?
Dan,
Is there an ass farting?
we
There
really
should
need.
be.
We really
Can
do
we get
that.
an ass farting shit sound effect on this so I can rate that?
We'll
Yeah.
get that racked up for you.
Yeah,
The
thank you.
idea that Mr. Hilarious will be a continuous presence here on the soundboard and commentary, so we got to make sure he gets everything he needs, Dan.
Yeah,
Anything he requires.
I need to be pampered.
I got you.
All right. So anyway, so you rate that a fart noise?
I rate that a fart coming out of an ass. You know, there is something weird and Christ-like about that video. Like he's got this long beard. It's like Christ died and he's kind of rising from the dead.
Well, he said
No,
he
I'm
was
serious.
crucified.
Yeah.
He literally commented that on Cardi B.
I think that's intentional. I think it's very Christ-like symbolism.
So it's coming to a head here soon.
The maverick Logan Paul. Showing his face for the first time after the disgraced YouTuber has been spotted across the country. Hiding his face from paparazzi and seen swallowing his tears on social media.
He's like, did you guys notice my apology had 50 million views and paparazzi were taking my pictures all the time? Like, I'm not going to say that, yeah, I messed up, but did you see how much publicity I got out of it?
Did you see that I managed to fake cry, Hollywood?
What did they say? You looked sincere, but I have the feeling that you're just a good at... What's that saying?
I don't know what you're referring to.
You know what? I'm not even going to try to... This is a road to nowhere.
Like a little baby
Oh,
backpack.
hold up. Disgraced. What you mean disgraced, boy? I took a break. Besides, I'm still lit as f***. What other YouTuber you know can take a 3-week break and still gain 1 million subscribers? Boy!
So, yeah.
Gotta love that.
So this is his comeback video. So he put the humility thing at the side really quick. Who else can get 1 million subscribers? And I'm not disgraced. I took a break. I just wanted a little break after my vacation to Japan. Wasn't really related to anything. I just wanted to relax a little bit because I work really hard. Not related to the desecration of corpses. By the way, is there any corpses around? Because do you mind if I rub my dick on some dead creatures?
There is a leaked video where he fucked that koi. It's disgusting.
Oh God.
Deep fake. Koi deep fake.
Guys, search deep fake Logan Paul fish. That's all I'm gonna say. Turn your safety setting off on Google.
So this is the vibe. Like I'm following all this, and I'm upset because I'm like, this guy doesn't give a crap. He doesn't care, and he's just this kind of behavior of he's like deflecting all the blame. he's been crucified like Jesus in his mind, and it's just the PR thing was just so transparent at this point, and he's just such a shitbag. Here, look at this from Twitter. The evidence mounts still. Come on, guys, we got this. There was a petition to delete his channel, which is obviously a lot of people venting their frustration about how messed up the thing he does. It had over 500,000 signatures. Now here he is, essentially saying that I think they're all handicapped.
Wait, what?
Well, he's acting like he's got a little, his eyes are a little goofy.
It's just...
He thinks they're retarded. He thinks they're retarded.
Nah, he thinks that he can, like, make fun of it and...
He's like, look, Durr. He's like,
pretend
look,
to,
Durr.
like,
These
go
are people
along with
signing
it.
this shit. That's what he's saying. Am I wrong?
In saying that he's calling people, yeah, I don't see that, but I do see that he's trying to make it seem like he can just joke about it. You know what I mean?
Come on, guys, we got this. But essentially not taking anything seriously, deflecting all the blame, and being a little bit of a shitbag and not really changing. So there's this, mounting evidence, Exhibit C. And then we've got more. In case you needed more reasons to hate Logan Paul, he made a video. This one really tickles my berries. I don't believe that's an expression. He made a video where he dresses up and asks college students what they think about Logan Paul. Do you guys notice anything weird about the background? He used the thumbnail, that picture of his face when he's right in front of the corpse. He used that to clickbait his new video in the background.
Clickbaiting himself. That's
Clickbaiting
pretty
his
new.
own Suicide Forest video. Is this not mental? This is his thumbnail that he chose after all this shit. It's completely mind-bending. It's just absolutely mind-bending. And there's more still, my God. Here we go. Let's open this up.
That Suicide Forest video?
So he's asking all these guys, do you know who Logan Paul is? A lot of them were like, no, I don't. And you can tell he's like, fuck. Shit.
No.
You made that Suicide Forest video thing?
Pretty messed up, right? Pretty insensitive.
Right.
From what we see, like that was not a good. I don't think it was a good call, personally.
The whole internet hates him or something.
That's a fact, an actual factual, verifiable fact.
I don't know. I thought it was like kind of stupid. I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I know like a lot of other like influencers were talking about it.
Yeah, it was disrespectful, but at the same time, it was.
But I don't think it was his intention, really.
It was taken way out of proportion.
So you don't think we should throw him off a building?
No, of course not. That's like totally hypocritical.
Opinions about that Logan Paul.
We found someone who supports me. I love this one here.
Oh, you don't have to say. Oh,
Don't like him.
okay, respect. Speaking of people that people don't like, how about that Logan Paul character?
No.
You made that Suicide Forest video thing?
Pretty messed up, right? Pretty insensitive.
Right.
From what we
He's like, I don't know, dude.
I just like that Logan's like mocking the idea. He's like, yeah, pretty insensitive. He was behind in front of the corpse, right? Duh.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, yeah, it was fucking weird. That's an odd thing to do for anybody, yeah.
And then it's like, wait, are you Logan Paul?
Wait a minute.
This is stranger. You should be, the thing that's weird is you should be distancing yourself. It's time to move past this. And he's trying to
meme it.
He's not only trying to meme it, he's trying to capitalize on it.
and clickbait himself in the thumbnail.
This video has 10 million views. He clickbaited himself in the thumbnail in front of the corpse, and he's like capitalizing on it. It's just bizarre, man. So here, guys, let's watch Logan Paul tase some dead rats.
Are we using weapons for this?
I'm not gonna use my bare hands.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, am I
Here,
supposed to
no
see
rat
video?
comes into my house without getting
my
tased.
God!
You could see how disturbed his
How
friends are.
did it not seem to him like a bad idea coming off of the first video?
And at the very least, edit it out in post. Like, do it on the spot. You're a little
It's so
crazy.
weird.
You're a little wild.
It's
edit it
almost
out.
like he's embracing being like the bad boy, and he thinks he can make it cool.
You know, the 50s guys would have like leather jackets and motorcycles, and this is the bad boy now. You gotta tase a dead rat and scream into the microphone.
The new era bad boy. The Maverick, if you will.
He's so dreamy. I love the way he tases rats.
You can see how disturbed his friends are, actually. Look at the
Die!
girl.
Oh, he's already dead.
Why?
Get him!
Why?
They have to be yes men. They can't push back too much or they get banished.
Well, they know they'll be the rat suit if they say no to him.
Yeah, they'll be next in the trash can.
No rat comes into my house without getting tased. Goodbye, rat.
No! Why? It's already
Bro, have you not desecrated enough corpses? I mean, there's something to be said. The guy knows his audience is young, okay, but he's not really accountable for who watches his stuff. It's more of the fact that he's in a new age, that he helped usher it in, and he was just in trouble for desecrating a corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tone down the corpse desecration for at least a month.
I'm just shocked that he thought he could like charm his way out of this.
Yeah, it's so
He
weird.
probably put this in on purpose to go, nah, it's fine. If I could charm my way out of the dead body ordeal, I could step on a few rats with high heels.
A couple stiletto rat fetish vids.
Yeah.
Now here, I think this may have been in the same video, or at most the video right before it, where he desecrates a koi from his own pond. The water was untreated, so all the fish weren't moving because they were slowly suffocating and dying. So he takes it out of the pond. It is not dead; it's still breathing, and it
So
performs.
it's in his house?
Yes, in
So
his
he's
backyard.
not taking care of his fish?
Logan Paul, come on. You think that guy knows how to take care of a fish?
No. I've just been taking the fattest L's lately. Why? Why? All the other kois are fine. Look at how happy they are. Andy, we have a problem. Andy, look, bro. No! I'm saying. We gotta get him, bro. He's still breathing. Dude, that's Goldilocks. He's still breathing. Yo, I feel like putting him on land is not. What do I do? CPR? No, dude, I think. No.
So once again, you can hear his friend being like, dude, I don't know if you should be doing this. Like, don't put him on land. Man, this fish is suffocating. What do I do? Take him out and pound his chest.
You can see how he's trying to make a bit out of it.
Yes.
And it's so weird. It's like an actual fish of yours. It's your fish.
And I know, like, okay, we eat fish and animals, but you still should have a certain level of human sympathy for the sanctity of life in a way, of not, like, torturing animals as they're dying or playing with the corpse of an animal.
Or be sad for a second.
Yeah, there's some human emotion that's normal to have, and I understand, like, that we're torturing and slaughtering animals every day, but still, on an individual basis, you wouldn't just go if you found a dead rat and tase it for joy. Zach, you had a great rat anecdote story.
Oh yeah, I had a rat infestation a couple of years ago, and a rat crawled into an empty trash can. I had to put it into a trash bag, and these rats were so frequent. It was on the East Coast, and I knew if I let it out, it would come back in. So I had to hit it against a hard surface inside the bag. Now I didn't take pleasure in it. I frowned when I did
pretty
it.
brutal.
I didn't like it.
All I ask is for a frown.
I was frowning. I wasn't rubbing my cock. I wasn't smiling. I wasn't giggling. I was frowning. And let me look. I didn't record in front of a dead rigor mortis body in Japan. I feel like most people look. If you have a cockroach, if you have a rat, you got to dispose of them.
Right, but you don't cackle and giggle, and like I mean,
it's like
still,
it's a terrible moment.
And you don't. And
usually.
you also don't record it for your audience after you just did something terrible that freaked your whole your ad team out. That almost imploded YouTube.
It does seem like he's missing some kind of filter for the sanctity of life.
He's missing a piece of his brain.
So that's my whole thing on Logan Paul. I think he wholeheartedly deserved it. I think he was testing the boundaries of how cute he could get after this thing. He wasn't accepting any responsibility, and he's basically daring YouTube to try to stop me because I am fucking bigger than all of you. Right? He's a.
I feel like it's all part of his ego. He can't accept that he actually fucked up.
He's a
So
megalomaniac.
he's like, no, I can still fix this. I can
Yeah.
still make a funny joke about it, and we're cool.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he did the same thing in the forest when they're standing next to the body. He's like, "What? You never seen a dead guy?" He's trying to make a joke out of it. I understand that impulse, but
Cut it out.
he
Don't,
he
don't-
left it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he leaves it in.
You know what it is? Those reactions are okay if you have at least some sort of initial reaction of like shock or sadness. He doesn't even have. He has no first reaction. He jumps right into that stuff. I feel like if most people saw a dead body, they go, "Whoa!" It's a-
Holy smokes!
Holy Toledo! It's a dead body. He didn't even have that. He just went right into cackling at it. I feel like that's the part that's wrong with it. It's not even, a lot of people joke about stuff to get over things, but you do that after you grieve or after you're in shock. You don't go right into that.